everyone. It is me, and I am accompanied here with my cute little boyfriend, Nate.
I'm just a little guy.
Yeah, he's just a little guy. So, oh, here we go. I just realized you guys can see the mouse. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Oh, look, big surprise. It's regular me. But, you know, there might be regular me here. But don't worry. Because you guys will be seeing the brand new look that I've been working really hard on. So, say goodbye to this model. Everyone, look. Are you looking?
Goodbye, old Danny model.
Goodbye, old Danny model.
We knew her well.
Yeah. Also, Sunswift, thank you so much for being a member for 10 months. Yeah. Say goodbye to the Danny models. Time for me to exit. And let me grab. That is not the right window. That is the wrong window.
Don't show the wrong one.
There we go. I was showing the wrong window. Can't have anyone see it
You're
yet.
such a silly.
Such a silly.
You're such a silly, my love.
Okay. I'm ready. Why is everything... You know what? Now I understand why. No... It's not supposed to be capturing the mouse. That's why I'm very confused. Oh. Oh wait, there's a second box. Why'd it go to the second box?
My love, your reveal.
Okay, well, you know what? You guys can see my ears. You see that? Ears?
Wow, all the more to hear you with.
Hi.
Hee
Hi.
So smooth.
There we go. So, what do you guys think? Do you like what you see?
I know I do. It's so good. So cute.
Thank you, Craze, for the $1.99. Stop being silly, Danny. What do you mean stop being silly? Being silly is like my one special character trait. To be
I love when
the
she's silly.
Mm. Cute and pretty. Now that looks nice. You look adorable. Cute kitty. Yeah, kitty.
It's an insane look, right? It was so cute.
Beautiful. Little fangs. Yeah. Here, I'll zoom in on the fangs.
On the fangs.
Yeah. And I also have expressions this time too. Like, sad. You wouldn't bully me, right, chat?
I'd bully you.
Chat, you wouldn't bully me, right?
I'd bully you out of love.
Why would you do that to me? You're so mean.
Because you're so cute. Then again, you're also scary when I'm bullying you.
Yeah. I'll get really angry if you bully me. So you better not.
But the cuteness, though.
The cuteness?
Yeah.
Sunswift, thank you so much for the $2 dono. Denny be like, ooh. Ooh.
Monkey noises?
Ooh. I really need to draw your Sonic Sona one of these days. Ah, Hyper, I would love that. You can draw her whenever you want. I will gladly accept all offerings. All art offerings. Here you go. They're, you know, your little shoes. Oh yeah, here. Shoes. There her shoes are.
Whoa. Where'd you get those shoes?
What are those?
What are those?
Oh, now I can also do this. Cheek puff. Hop.
Just another step in the path of her cuteness.
Another step to conquering the world with cuteness.
Conquering the world? You're so evil. We never knew it.
What are those? My shoes. My shoes. Did you make this model or did someone else make this model? Heh 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 heh. Well, I'm an artist, you see. And when an artist arts, they make art. And you know...
That is so philosophical.
You know, if you pay attention to my art style, then you would know this is my art. And also I made the rigging and everything. Yes. For those who don't know, I feel like for those who are like longtime fans who've been what? I've clicked something wrong. For those who are longtime fans who've been here for a very, very, very long time, you guys should know that I make VTuber models, and of course, I'm an artist. Anything you see is normally made by me. So, like, you know, my model here, the starting soon screen, made by me. You know, I'm very self-made. So, this is just one of those things I like to do. Let's see. Shadow and Friends. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. Nice model. Ender Rayo. Thank you for the 20 MX. Let's see. I'm the only Tono watching here. Hello? Hello? Welcome. I also have other expressions too. So like this one. Whoa. Dizzy. Whoa.
Who did this to you?
I don't know. But scary. Very, very scary. And love.
Love.
This is me when I look at you, Nee.
Yeah, little did you know, this is me too.
Yeah.
You're so cute.
No, you. But yeah, I'll stick
No,
on the
you.
full body page. So, I hope everyone's doing well. I know I have been gone for like a month and a half or something like that. Two months. Nate the face. Yeah, he is a face.
What?
See,
It feels insulting.
I like how you felt dizzy, Danny. Well, you know, if I ever feel dizzy again, classic tales, I'll definitely become dizzy. Let's see. Too excited? Glad. The blushing makes the cat mouth have some sense. The cat mouth with the blushing? Mmm. Yeah. Looks great. Thank you. Cute. Thank you, thank you. I'm happy you guys like the new model. I've needed... Also, look at how the skirt swooshes. Look at my dress. Whoosh.
It's so cool.
I love it. I love swooshing. Swoosh!
It's her favorite activity.
My favorite activity. Swoosh.
Swoosh booshin.
Doing pretty good, but how are you two doing? Doing pretty good today. Honestly, it's been so long since I've streamed like for myself that I was getting kind of nervous, so I needed my support boyfriend here.
I am the support. Hi, hello.
He is the support.
Yeah.
See, oh, by the way, ready tomorrow for the 4th of July? Yes, America Day. I am from the soul dimension, so we don't celebrate America Day, but we celebrate July 1st.
We're totally American, right?
Oh,
We're
yeah.
totally American.
So American.
Yeah, I love my hot dogs.
You love hot dogs, especially Nathan's hot dogs.
Oh yeah, they're mine after all.
Mm-hmm. Then let's see. Dixie, hello. And Johnny, let's see, got physics now and not scratched out the wazoo. What do you scratch out the wazoo? I mean, the other one always had like physics. I just didn't really know how to do physics that well. But now this one, she got physics. She got good physics. It also helps that I have a better webcam to be tracking my expressions because, like, if this was like my regular webcam, I wouldn't be able to do this. Or this. Splash, thank you so much for the $4.99. Hi Danny, so great to see your new model. By the way, this is Project Send. Just changed my name to Splash. Ooh, I like it. I think Splash fits you very much.
It's a very cool sounding name.
Ooh, Dixie, you may have to commission a full body model. Well, you want a full body model, you know who to go to. Pick me. Pick me. See. Scratch, Danny? Scratch what?
Scratch me.
I don't understand these words, boy. Let's see. You look just like in a fashion show. Thank you, Speedy. I do plan to get outfits for this model. The newest outfit that I plan to get will be swimsuit. I want to do a summer event with everyone. I think it'd be a lot of fun. But that will have to wait for me to do for my next stream, which hopefully will be next week. Hopefully. It just depends on how much I get to finish this week.
So soon.
Yeah. Maybe one day you'll be a PNG tuber. Yeah, Shadow and Friends, like, doing VTubing, I would say is pretty expensive. Like, if you have the funds for it, then you can definitely do it. But being a PNG tuber is a lot easier. There's also animated.
It's also a lot
PNGs
less
too.
resource intensive.
That's true. If you don't have a strong computer, then it's less resource intensive and it's better. And you know what? For those who are curious, I shall send you all to my commissions for people who also want models. Let me just pin. There we go. Alright, commissions are pinned to the top if anyone wants to order. Or if anyone's interested.
Good quality stuff.
Hiccup baby boy.
Hey, you leave me alone.
Hiccup
Being so
baby.
mean to me.
You're just a little hiccup boy.
Now you listen here, madame. I've had just about enough of your slander.
It's not my fault if I'm telling the truth.
There's no truth here, only lies.
You're a little hiccup baby boy. See, if you have your VTuber model, it would be half human and half animal hybrid. That's pretty cool. I love half human, half animal hybrids.
Ooh. What kind? Like animal
kind of
ear
animal?
types, or like are we talking more in the sense of like chimera types, where it's literally half and half?
Oh, like what are they called? The horses.
Centaurs?
Centaurs, yeah.
Yeah, centaurs.
Oh my god, Yan, hello! The new model looks so good, Danny. Love the dress swooshes. Thank you, Yan. The dress swooshes I am very proud of. I'm like super happy on how everything turned out.
She worked very hard on it. I got to watch.
Yeah, so I should tell you guys where I've been for like the past month. Okay, so for the past month I have been I went to Paris and I was in the UK, and that's because me and Nate went on a wonderful romantic date over in Paris, and then we went back to the UK where he's at. Technically,
Yeah, it was cute.
Begonia. But yeah, we were there. So while we were in Paris, we got to see the Eiffel Tower. And yes, guys, we did smooch by the Eiffel Tower. We did the smooching.
Yeah, we got to kiss by Eiffel Tower. It was the best.
Hiccup, baby. Sunswift, thank you so much for the $5. You remind me of Nina from Full Metal Alchemist when you talked about chimeras. Oh no! No! Not the kid fused with the dog. No.
I never finished that manga.
Did you watch the show?
No, I read the manga.
I watched the show.
And I never finished it.
I finished it. Man, Full Metal Alchemist was just one of those shows that they made two versions of it, and my favorite's Brotherhood because the original animated one that they made was completely different from the book. And
yeah, because they were doing it while the book was still ongoing.
Yeah, but it was too metaphorical for me.
Yeah, I think there were some things the original did better, but overall, Brotherhood is the closer adaptation to what actually happens in the book.
Because, I remember when I first originally watched it, there was, one character that I hated like crazy. The one that basically took, the brother's arm and leg and body and stuff like that. And it was like, hey, give me back my arm and leg, and it was to, this other character, and the character was, the kid to Sloth, which was the reincarnation of their mom or something. But I was like, oh. I was so confused. I'm like, man, that sucks. So now there's their mom and this kid that stole their legs. And they're running around with it. They just want their body parts back. Also, hello, Silver the Hedgehog. How are you guys enjoying yourself?
Oh my god, Silver.
We're enjoying ourselves. I've been doing a bunch of catch-up ever since I got back. So I got back a bit sooner, but I've only been, keeping up to date with everything. Because I was, I got back, a week ago. And it was just working on preparing things and finalizing all my new stuff. And then it was just, open up commissions on July 1st, finally go and get into contact with other people, reply to, a bunch of messages I had to do. But you know what? Back to talking about Paris. So Nate and I were over in Paris, and it was really fun, very romantic. We got to see a little Eiffel Tower light show. The food in Paris was very yummy. Of course expensive, but yummy. So we had a lot of fun with that. And we also got to go to Paris Disney.
That was such a good time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, you want to know something funny about the fact of, us going to Paris Disney? Okay, so, I got it. So you guys might know this one video. I'm forgetting what their names are, but Johnny, you'll recall the names of the people who made this video. But one day I got into a call with some friends, and they were watching a couple of videos where there were these two guys who went to every single rainforest cafe in America. So they went to every single rainforest cafe, and I was like, oh my god, I love the rainforest cafe. There's one rainforest cafe in Canada. So I was like, oh man, I really want to go to Rainforest Cafe, but man, it's really far away. So what if there's a Rainforest Cafe in Paris? And I'm like, maybe. So I looked up Rainforest Cafe, and then I realized that it's literally right next to Disney. And I was like, ooh. Ooh. Rainforest
It was like
Cafe.
inside the part where
Yeah.
you walk in.
It was inside the Disneyland. So I'm like, okay.
You didn't want to go until you saw.
That's true. Okay, so, my mom and my sister wanted to go to Disney. Mostly my mom. But I was kind of like, nah, I don't really want to go Disney World. Like, we've been before, you know. I'm sure it'll be like the same thing. But then, I saw that there was a Rainforest Cafe there, and I was like, oh. Now I gotta go. Now I gotta
You're
go
on
Disney.
and this woman.
There's a Rainforest Cafe there? Okay, we're going to Disney World.
You did not care about going to Disney World, but all of a sudden you saw Rainforest Cafe, and you're like, Nate, we're going. I'm like, Rainforest Cafe? We've already been. He's like, we're going.
Yeah, okay. So technically when Nate first came to Canada, we went all the way to Rainforest Cafe so I can take him there. But I was like, I really want to go to Rainforest Cafe again. Like I told Nate literally the night of, I was like, the second I found out there's a Rainforest Cafe, I was like, Nate, we are going to Rainforest Cafe, okay? I'm going to make it my life mission to convince my family, because they already wanted to go to Disney. I just want to go to Rainforest Cafe. But it was awesome. Okay, going to Disney as well was a lot of fun. And like I've been to Disneyland in Florida as well. The lines there crazy long. Same in California. Lines there crazy long. Over here, like over in Paris, it wasn't even that bad. The lines were pretty chill, and we could just go in and walk to most of the attractions. There were some attractions that had a big wait, like the more popular ones, like Peter Pan, for some reason, had an insane wait time of like 40 minutes. Me and Nate only walked into ones where it had a wait time of like 20 to 15, and we got to do like almost all the rides. Oh, and then they had like
the grand majority of them.
Yeah.
There were some where it was like, wow, you have like a 0-minute wait time.
Yeah, there were some that had a 0-minute wait time.
So we just walked right through.
Yeah, we just walked right through. And after that, what did we do? Yeah, so then we went and saw like the light show, which was super pretty. They do drones now for a lot of these light shows, so it was like half fireworks, half drones, and we were waiting in like the main town area, like before you enter and like exit. And they had all the little illustrations on the walls, and it was so beautiful, magical. Like my sister was crying. She was in she was in tears from how whimsical everything was.
It's been a long time since the last time I actually went somewhere, and I'm like, wow, this is actually magical.
Yeah,
it was insane. It was crazy.
It was whimsical and magical and wonderful, and I loved it. And then we got to enjoy the rest of our time. We went to the Louvre. So the Louvre is where the Mona Lisa is kept, and this place is massive. Also, James D, thank you so much for being a member for 24 months. 24 months solid. Hog time, baby. Sweet. Yeah, so we went over to see the Mona Lisa, and we were walking because there were a lot of like really famous paintings and figures and stuff, and I was just like looking at everything, being like, I recognize this from Animal Crossing. Ooh, they also had
that was the place. It's like the place that we recognize from freaking Digimon.
Oh no, that wasn't the Louvre. The Louvre was a museum.
Yeah, I was thinking there was the place.
Oh,
I was talking about a different place.
What was it called? It was like
Palace of Versailles.
Yeah, the Palace of Versailles we went to. That place was in Digimon. In Adventure 2, when the characters go over to Paris, they go to the Palace of Versailles, and so me and Nate were like, oh my god, Ty was here. TK and Ty were here.
Oh my god, our
Hi,
little
sweet.
Digimon
Thank you so much
adventure!
for the 32 months. Almost 3 years. Good grief. Welcome back, Danny. Thank you. It's good to be back. Yeah. So it was, oh my gosh, going to the Palace of Versailles. Guys, it literally felt like Nate and I were in a painting. It didn't feel real. This literally, like, it literally felt like we were in a painting. This place it was such a beautiful day. Like the clouds and the sky, and they have this adorable little river where you can go canoe paddling. I'm really weak at the canoe, so it was me, my sister, her boyfriend, and Nate. We all went together in the canoe, and I couldn't paddle. Like, I was paddling, but we ain't going nowhere.
It was so funny.
I was putting all of my strength, and we just didn't go anywhere. So Nate was the best at canoeing though, because he was able to paddle and not get water all over us. Anytime my sister's boyfriend would paddle, we were just splashed. It was like a wild water ride. I was like, please Nate, go back to paddling.
Yeah, I've paddled before, so you know, I've been canoeing before. It was just getting back into a muscle memory.
Oh, isn't the Palace of Versailles where Marie and Antoinette resided before the French Revolution? I never watched Miraculous Ladybug, so I wouldn't know. Yeah.
I
know?
would not say, because I haven't seen Ladybug in a very long time.
Yeah. Well, cats aren't the best swimmers, no offense. What do you mean? But I'm not swimming, I'm paddling. Those are two different skill sets. I'm great at swimming. I can swim very, very well. I'll have you know. I just can't paddle. Look, it's hard to paddle. There's like 4 people on this boat. Alright? I can usually paddle if there's 2.
Excuses.
Nate! Look, I was the lightest person on that boat, okay? I have to paddle for people who are like... I'm like paddling like triple my... Oh no, not even triple. I would say like 5 times my weight on that boat. I mean, it's hard. Okay.
You did your best.
We literally went nowhere.
Yeah, it was a good thing I paddled so much.
Yeah. But yeah, so we went to, when we were over at the museum where the Mona Lisa was at, me and Nate were walking around and we were traveling with my mom. Because my sister went off with her boyfriend on their own because they had more energy to like walk everywhere. Me and Nate were dying, okay? Our legs were broken at this point in time.
I was literally falling asleep anytime we like got to sit down.
The second we would sit down on a bench, Nate was passing out on my shoulder. He was dying.
It was so rough.
Uh-huh.
So many hours of non-stop walking.
Yeah, there was a lot of walking, to be fair, but
like, not just, it wouldn't be so bad if it was just hours of non-stop walking. It was the fact we did hours of non-stop walking for so many days in a row.
3 days. 3 days in a row, non-stop
so much
walking.
out of me.
Yeah, we were there for like a week and a half, in Paris. So we're over here because like our main goal is to go and look at the Mona Lisa. This museum is massive. Like, you could probably visit it 3 times and not even see everything over there. So we're going around, walking in the first part, you know, we see a bunch of really pretty statues, and then, you know, like, Nate's dying too much. My mom is also dying. So we're going around being like, okay, let's try and find where the Mona Lisa is. And she's all the way in, like, the far, far other buildings. Like, okay, we could walk there from this area, but we're over here going to, like, the first floor getting lost, second floor getting lost, third floor getting lost. My mom goes over, approaches this janitor, and she's like, hey, do you know, like, where the Mona Lisa is? And this dude does not say a word. He just says, follow me. And so it's like, okay, alright, I guess we're following this guy now. He takes us to this, like, private elevator that's only really used for, like, you know, people who have wheelchairs or, like the staff. He takes us in there. We go inside. We go down. We go to another side. We cut through this big hallway. We go to another elevator to a different side. And we're just waiting here like, what is going on? Like, where are we going? Like, we were so lost. Then he keeps going over. Carries us over to this elevator we pass by. He talks to, there's like this big line that you have to pass through first before getting in. He talks to the person at the front. He says, I don't know what he tells them because it's in French. But then we go over, pass through it, cut the entire line. Then there's a second line. And I'm like, oh wait, oh shoot, there's the Mona Lisa right there. But it's the exit side. And we're like, oh, but how are we gonna get there? Like, we're on the end. He talks to them again. And he's like, just walk right in there. Like, just cut the line completely. Because there's like a massive line of people waiting to see this Mona Lisa. And we're like, oh my god. Did this guy just like cheat the system for us? Like, we're good? My mom gave him...
This man
like,
saved
some,
us like 4 or 5 hours of waiting. Because that line for the Mona Lisa was
massive.
ridiculous.
Yeah, so I go over there, I take a little picture. I'm like, okay, Nate, take a picture of me with the Mona Lisa, you know, do a little peace sign, you know, like, or did I do like did I do the point with my mouth wide open, be like, oh, like the Mona Lisa there?
God, it was so weird, just being taken in through the exit.
Yeah.
I've never had that kind of experience before.
Yeah, no, it felt like VIP experience.
Yeah, he literally just like gave us that VIP experience, skip all the lines.
Yeah, he really
fastest
did.
route through the exit.
Yeah. Oh, another thing that was super crazy is when we were going around, I saw people having like a Nintendo 3DS, and I was like, that's weird. Why does everyone have like a 3DS over here in the museum? And little did I know, you can rent a 3DS to go through the entire museum and have it tell you, like, fun facts about every single item there in the museum. So there were, like, certified Nintendo headphones, everyone got a 3DS that you could rent out and then you'd have to give it back. However, I found out that those 3DSs are actually going to be discontinued. So this was, like, the last year they would ever have the 3DSs over at the Louvre. So I'm like, wow, I got to see history. Yeah.
This whole history right before it goes away.
Mm-hmm.
They should put those 3DSs in a museum.
Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, no, so like, once Nintendo and the Louvre's partnership ends, all of those 3DSs are literally going to be sent to be destroyed. Except my sister's boyfriend was able to get one for free. Because I do not care. He asked the staff and everything, and you know, they were like, yeah, here you go. You can have one. Like, they didn't care. Because they're gonna be sending them back and discontinuing them anyways. So he got to snag one. So it's like, wow, we have a piece of history in the family now. Yeah.
It's so weird. They had like no cartridge, no pen thing.
Yeah, no, so you can't even put a cartridge in there. There's no stylist. Those are completely blocked, so you can't even use them. It's literally just made for the Louvre and only the Louvre, and that's it.
It's the weirdest 3DS I've ever seen.
See, I remember when I had my 3DS when I was about 10. Yeah. Can you believe it, guys? Like, it was so weird seeing the 3DS. And we have the Switch 2 out now, which is crazy. I have my Switch 2. I'm hoping that we can all play some Mario Kart together, because I think it'd be fun. I'm not that good at it, to be fair. But, you know, I'm hoping that Mario Kart with everyone would be some fun. I know there's like the elimination rounds. I think that'd be really fun to do. I'm not good at them. At all. Yeah, a whole free 3DS.
We should do that. I wonder how long until they put the 3DS emulator on Switch.
Yeah. Hey, Danny and Nathan, cool new 3D model, Danny. So this isn't a 3D model, this is a VTuber model. Everything here has been done with literally 2D art. It's not 3D at all. There was no 3D used to make her. It's all 2D. It is a live 2D model that I drew and I did the rigging for. So, there you go. And I have my commissions pinned on top if you guys are curious about any of those things.
Should go check them out, you guys.
Yeah.
It's so good.
You're going to get your Switch 2 after you go on vacation during Black Friday? That sounds like a good idea. As a non-English speaker, I will have a hard time distinguishing between Switch 2 and Switch 2. Ah. That is completely fair. Well,
It's more of a context kind of thing with that.
Yeah, no, like, we have, like, three different versions of 2, like, the number 2, and then there's, like, 2 variations of 2 you could do. Like, to go to something, or you like that too much. Yeah. See? I like the Wii U. I'm probably the only one who still misses the Wii U. For me, it was peak.
I remember the Wii U. I used to use that gamepad everywhere. I would be watching YouTube and anime on it. I would be like taking that gamepad with me downstairs to like go to watch stuff. Like I was watching Detective Conan on it for the longest time.
I can't believe you're watching Detective Conan on there.
I was watching Detective Conan specifically to see one character because his own show ended.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah. I like Detective Conan and all, but I was way more into CuteyTCat. And he only shows up in Detective Conan, not in his own series anymore.
That's sad.
So I was like, he'll show up soon. He'll show up soon. I love this character. He'll show up soon. He never shows up.
Truly gaslighting yourself to see if anything will happen.
Yeah, so I watched maybe at least 400 episodes just trying to see more of that character. Out of what, 700, 900 that was out at the time?
I don't know. I never watched the series. I just know it's really long.
It's good, but it is a little repetitive after a while.
Yeah, I mean, you can only have so much happen unless you change the plot.
Yeah, but it's still doing good, and that's why it's still going on.
That's good. I know it's really popular in Japan. Let's see. I was able to get my Switch 2 a few weeks ago. Been enjoying it so far, but I'm more so looking forward to playing Bonanza. Oh my gosh, yeah! Bonanza looks so good. So, I was extremely lucky because I was able to go to an early showing of the Switch 2 and play a bunch of the games before it came out. So, I've technically played Bonanza already. Let's see. Andrew, hello! Thank you for the $5. Hi, CuteyTCat. This is my first super chat. And do you remember what Wii U used to play? Wii U used to play. Remember what Wii U you used to play? I played on the Zelda Wii U. So those special one that came with the bundle of Wind Waker. And that was my first time playing Wind Waker, and it was a lot of fun.
Wait, your first time? Really?
Yeah, I've never played Wind Waker before because I never owned a GameCube.
Same, but I got to play it through other means.
Well, I usually like buying my games. So
well, I was a kid. I didn't have money.
The only time I would ever do that is if it's a game that's discontinued or there's like physically no way for me to get it. Or like if I own the game already and it's just easier to do it, then I'll do that too. But Hey girl, are you going to play Donkey Kong Bonanza once it's out? I want to. I really do. I have a bit of a backlog though, but I really want to play Bonanza. When I look at Bonanza, it just reminds me, it gives me like very big Mario Odyssey vibes, and I just really want to play it. I loved Mario Odyssey so much. It was such a fun game. Do you like Donkey Kong Bonanza? When I was testing it out and playing it, yes, I liked it a lot. It was fun to break everything. Also, guys, can you believe, like, everyone's seen the trailers now, and they know, like, Pauline's gonna be there. Like, I can't believe that's what's inside the rock. Like, they really showed us that in the trailers. That's crazy.
Why would they hide that for so long and just reveal it not long before the game comes out?
Alright. Hello, Gino. Beat Mario Kart World and I cried. Like, tears of joy, right? Not like tears of pain.
Man, now I really want to play Mario Kart.
Yeah. Oh my god, we should definitely
Yeah,
do
I
some
got my
Mario
Switch
Kart
2 right
together.
here.
We gotta do Mario Kart. Oh, you know what? We're gonna be doing like a movie thing later. Maybe we could play some Mario Kart after that.
Ooh. Well, what about Mario Kart now?
I'm only gonna shoot for 40 more minutes though.
What about now?
No Mario Kart yet.
Okay. Understand.
That's funny because the team behind Odyssey are developing the game. That makes so much sense. That makes literally. Man, I wonder
Wait,
why
you
I got
just found
Odyssey
out?
vibes. I didn't know.
You didn't know?
I did not know.
You're so cute.
Hello, Amy
Can't believe you
Rose.
didn't
Hi,
know.
OMG, so cute. Thank you. Thanks.
Oh my god, Amy Rose? The Amy Rose?
Thanks. Give me monkey game? Johnny, how badly do you want the game? Pauline was a crazy reveal? Yeah, no, like, the craziest thing about it is the fact that it makes me question what the timeline is for Donkey Kong. Because, like, Pauline's a kid? How old's Donkey Kong? Like, what is happening? Is this like some weird...
It doesn't make any sense.
Are these like some weird shenanigans where Donkey Kong, like, they're sending Pauline to the past or something? Because, like, Diddy and Dixie are there. Like, why is Pauline aging into an adult in the future but then not there? I'm so confused. Thank you, Splash, for the $4.99. Speaking of games, have you played Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 yet? Don't worry, there's no spoilers. Oh my god, if anyone spoils that for me, I will actually murder you. I will...
She will. Don't try her.
I will murder you.
She is scary.
Okay, so, if you want... Nate, go get your channel and plug it in. Go plug in your
My channel?
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
I'll get my channel.
Yeah, no, actually, guys, if I see any spoilers of it at all, like, you're actually getting banned. I'm not joking, because I'm getting really annoyed at people. So me and Nate have been playing through Chapter 3. When I was there with him in the UK, we were playing through Chapter 3, and there were... It happened twice where people went and said a spoiler. And I was getting really mad, because it's like, I've been telling people, no spoilers, for a really long time. And it's like, no one listens. No one listens. They were... One spoiler... It's like, me saying this isn't a spoiler, but like, one spoiler was like, one person was talking a lot, and they were talking about stuff. So like, you know how in like the games, once you finish doing the Dark World, you go back into like regular society, whatever. They kept talking about stuff that was happening once you beat Chapter 3, and it was making me really upset. And I like told them like, hey, please stop that. If there are any like really big spoilers that you're saying, then you will be banned. And they started getting all like snippy with me, being like, oh, but you guys never said no spoilers. I'm like, the game just came out. Oh, guys, I was so sad. And then someone also spoiled the boss, and then they were like, oh, did you know about the secret boss? And I'm like, no, I didn't.
Maybe we don't want to know.
They were like, oops, well, I guess I'll just exit and leave now, and I was so mad. Oh, they just bailed after that. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. You guys have no idea. So, like, I was really enjoying it though. I've been having a lot of fun, with the game itself, but I'm very much debating of I kind of want me and Nate to play Chapter 4 on our own time, and then we will stream it afterwards, and we'll do the secret boss as well, like, blind, because we won't know about it. Just because, like, people don't know how to keep their mouth shut, and anyone who has been waiting for the game since I played, like, Chapter 2 and stuff, would know that having, waiting this long for something, and then having it spoiled like that, like, people just don't have any concept of, shoot, what's that word? Like, not caring, but, like, just being something kind to others, considerate. People just don't have the concept of being considerate to others. And I get that there are certain people who are, like, super excited for the game, and the game is very much, like, all story-based and stuff. But having little story things here and there kind of ruin for me, it sucks. Like, if I'm just gonna make a random example. So let's say, like, oh, there's a cupcake, and someone comes in and be like, oh, did you know if you pick to eat the cupcake, then you'll do a funny, silly dance, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I wanted to learn that for myself. I don't want it to be told. I want to be a surprise. But I'm, like, very serious about spoilers. So from now on, if it's a story that I, like, super duper care about, I'm no longer gonna be doing streams or, like, collab streams with that unless I've played the story before. Because I can't. Some people are just very inconsiderate, and it makes me so upset every time. Yeah, completely understandable. I got spoiled for the last 2 Sonic movies. It sucked. No! No, that's awful. Sent you a DM, Danny? Okay. Let me go and check the DM. Okay, I will answer you when I finish. I should be wrapping up stream in like 13 minutes and stuff.
So soon.
Wait, did I spoil the game? So sorry, Danny, please forgive me. I don't know if you said anything that would spoil it because I haven't read too much. I don't know what's happening. But so far, anyone who spoiled something, I'm not gonna call them out by name, but if you watch Nate's stream and stuff, and Nate, did you go and link your channel?
I did.
Okay, go link it.
It's up there again.
Do it
okay.
again. Yeah. But if you
pasting
go
it
and
right
watch,
now.
I'll go on to like a 10-minute tangent about spoilers.
She was very mad. She was super upset.
Of course. I was so angry. I was so angry. Because, like, I just want people to be considerate of the streamer. Not just that either. Like, for example, let's say if a game is, like, super duper old, too. And a streamer is playing the game. And it's like, the game's been out for a really long time. Most people know what the spoilers is, blah, 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 blah. But for people who are brand new viewers, who are coming to this game and seeing it for the first time, and not having any concept of what the game is, or just anything of it, really, and that's their first experience, and they look into the chat and they see, like, a big spoiler, it's just like, guys, come on. It's, like I said, inconsiderate to other people. Just don't spoil any games. Very easy. Like, let people play it. Once that scene happens, then you can talk about it, geek out, have all the fun you want. But in the meanwhile, if that scene hasn't happened yet, don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing. See? Also, Andrew, thank you so much for the $5 dono. Hey, CuteyTCat, did you ever play Friday Night Funkin' before? That game. Taunts.
That was the first ever thing of Danny's I ever saw, a little mod of Friday Night Funkin'.
So, Fun fact, I used to make Friday Night Funkin' mods. If you literally check the videos on my channel, you will see that I made a bunch of like Sonic Friday Night Funkin' mods. So like some people might be wondering like the reason of why I stopped making Friday Night Funkin' mods, and that's purely because like now this is gonna be ironic me saying this, you know, especially being in the Sonic fan base, but I saw that like the Friday Night Funkin' fan base was getting like a bit toxic, and I was like, I kind of don't want to be there anymore. It was getting a little too much for me personally. Not just that, but for me, the only mods I really did was character replacement mods. And there were also just so many other people who were doing like really unique mods. Like there were people who were making their own weeks, their own days, like custom songs, custom music. That's the same thing. The custom beats to certain stuff, and there were like whole teams in there, and it was just all really impressive. And I was like, you know what? I got to do what I wanted. I've made the character sheets, I posted them, people enjoyed them, people played with the mods, you know, people... I also gave permission if people wanted to, they can use the character sprites that I made and make like a remix song for it and just do whatever, just have fun. But yeah, after that, like, I really wanted to make... what are the other characters I want to make? For the next week, I think I was going to make it Silver and Blaze or something like that, but then I was just kind of like, I also got burnt out too. I am waiting to see if they ever finish like the full game. Nate,
I think they recently announced a mobile port.
yeah, are you playing video games?
I'm playing Metroid.
Which one?
Metroid 2 on the Game Boy.
I want to see. I want to.
No. No. You gotta wait until after stream.
So mean. Johnny, thank you for being a member for 25 months. So when will we get Danny versus Danny for Friday Night Funkin'? So, fun fact, Johnny, there actually are some songs that I have. I was actually planning to make a Danny week. Oh my god, hello, Jenny. Hello, Jenny. But yeah, I was actually planning to make a Danny week. There are songs for her, and there was gonna be some sprites I was gonna make, but I've been waiting for the full game to come out, because in the full game, with the goals that they reach, there is a custom, like you can make your own custom stuff. It just made it, bleh, my brain is like not functioning. But they basically made it to where mods could be easier implemented in the game. So I'm gonna wait to see how that functions, and then I might go back to it. I might go back to Friday Night Funkin'. Let's see. Gee, I remember when my nephew showed me your Sonic mod a few years ago and he was playing, and I told him you made it and we were friends. He was all shocked. Oh my gosh. You know what's crazy? Okay, when I was out in public, I saw people playing, like some little kids playing my like Friday Night Funkin' mod, and I was like, okay, this is like too close for comfort. I gotta get out of here. Let's see. How would you feel if you were to do a Danny mod and new viewers would go, is that Danny from Friday Night Funkin'? Honestly, at that point, people would be like, people would no longer recognize me for this. That would be what people recognize me from. Oh my gosh.
That's all you would be known for.
I hope people yell my name like how they do with Hatsune Miku. Is that Hatsune Miku? My god.
Oh, she's so iconic.
Danny from the hit series Friday Night Funkin'?
It's just the same way that kids would be like, oh my god, is that freaking I forgot the character name that I was gonna use for the example.
That's great.
Oh my god, is that Chun-Li from Fortnite? It's like, no, kid, you hurt me.
Oh god, wait. Like, when Shadow showed up for the trailer and one kid yelled, is that Sonic EXE?
Oh.
Oh, that was funny. See, to be honest, you were known for Friday Night Funkin' for a bit. Yeah, no, like, my Friday Night Funkin' mods really popped off on YouTube and a lot of places, honestly. And I'm really happy about that. But, you know, it's one of those things, like, I'm the kind of person where I'll get hyper-focused on a subject for, like, a while. And then, once I've gotten that all out of my system, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go do something else. I want to go do something more fun, just, you know, change it up. Or else I get bored of something for too long. Now, I know if I kept doing Friday Night Funkin', I don't know, maybe it's just one of those things where, for me, I could probably have still kept it alive, maybe? I don't know, I would have had, like, day 600 putting Whisper and Tangle into Friday Night Funkin', blah blah blah, this... But I get bored of things already. Is that Danny CuteyTCat? Oh, where? Where?
I don't know. I can't see her. Or maybe if I get my eyes off the screen, I can see better.
Where?
Oh my god, my love, Danny CuteyTCat.
Gosh, it's fascinating to see the Avengers on Fortnite, especially the Incredibles. Oh my god, you're right, the Incredibles are on Fortnite. I completely forgot about that. See? Laugh so hard during that clip? Yeah, no, it's funny. Nah, I know Danny for torturing Nate during Mario Kart. Oh! Okay. So, guys, when I was over in the UK, I was very, very lucky to go and hang out with my friends Jenny and Matt. And so Nate and I went over and we played some Mario Kart World. And to be fair, like, I'm not really good at Mario Kart at all, but I do have fun playing it. And so whenever we would play, I would specifically wait just so I can hit Nate with a bunch of red shells. Like, the second I saw him, that was my target.
You're so mean to me.
I love you is how I show my love.
Yeah, you can bully me, but I can't bully you.
Yeah, that's how it works, okay? To be fair, you bully me a lot too.
Yeah, because you're so cute.
Yeah. Not you.
You.
See, Danny, I'm more into Fall Guys. How is Fall Guys, by the way? I haven't touched Fall Guys in a really long time. Since it came out. I think I played it for like a month or two. And then I played it again when it came into Fortnite, and that was it. See, did you know Sonic is crossing over with SpongeBob? I'm not even joking. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, like, I could not believe my eyes when I saw that Sonic was crossing over with SpongeBob. Like, it's, what is it? Like, SpongeBob, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Avatar as well? Dooney! Hello! Dooney, since you are here, I can show you the full model. There it is. Ba 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 ba. I mean, you probably already saw, but you can see it with me in action of it. Ba 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 ba.
Ba 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 ba.
The emotional support boyfriend needs his own form of emotional support. I give him snacks. I give him treats.
What do you mean you give me snack and treat?
Do you want snack and treat?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want snack and treat, don't you? You want treat.
I love treat.
Would you like a chunky chocolate chip cookie?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, it's warm and gooey and melts in your mouth.
I'm
just making you hungry.
You can't do that.
I am. I'm making you hungry.
You're not allowed to do that no more.
Not allowed to make you hungry.
Nope.
See, and Danny, if you're going to get Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, what version are you getting it for? I'm gonna get it for PC because I want to mod my character in there. I honestly, every time a Sonic game comes out, people are able to mod them already, so I would like to mod it and put myself in Cross World. Here's some cookies for Nate. Nate, you're getting some cookies.
Thank you. Yeah, cookie time,
Absorb the
baby.
cookies. Seeing the
Let's
Justice League and Sonic crossover
go.
comics still a thing would be adorable. Let's see. Wait. Sorry, I'm reading this wrong. Seeing the Justice League and Sonic crossover comics are still a thing, I wouldn't be surprised if the Justice League are in Sonic Racing Crossworld. That's a really good point. Honestly,
Oh, that'll be interesting.
maybe. I feel like most likely it won't happen just because the Justice League comics and Sonic is more of an IDW thing and they're able to like work stuff. Are you using VBridger? So, I am actually not using VBridger right now. I am using my iPhone 13 for the tracking. Oh, so hello, Courtney.
Yeah, and when you use it in combination, oh boy.
There you go, full model. Expression time.
You're so expression, my love.
Pa. Dizzy. Fear. Love. Like fire.
I love you.
Earth. Water. Wind. Fire. Wait. I said fire twice. Yeah, I think it's more like when it comes to the comics, it's just like a comic thing. Maybe they might be able to work something out. I don't know, but perhaps. Danny, this new Sonic game is great, but there's no me. Summons the modders. Yeah. Look, the second people start modding, I'm gonna ask for Danny to be in it, okay? Oh, and it'll be so much fun because like maybe all my friends can be in there too. We can get the Sassy Bunny in there, Johnny in there, and I need to get Nate a 3D model. So I think I know who I'm going to commission for that.
One day.
Yeah. I want to get your 3D model. Then we can have it in VR chat too. We can be all cute together.
Well, I love being cute with you.
I love being cute with you too.
Cute.
Cute.
I love you so much.
Let's see. What if you had powers? I do have powers. I have fire powers, except my fire powers work more as like a healing. I can definitely use it for attacks if I want to, but I can switch between attack and healing. So if you're wondering how that works, you know how a person will weld metal together to like put two pieces of metal, like a soldering, like they'll solder and then the two wires will be connected? I do that with your skin.
That's scary.
It's, if you get like a cut, if you have a broken bone, I can mend it. If you have a cut, I can mend it. It'll help stop the bleeding. My healing powers just work to, give your skin a little boost on the healing process. But you don't get extra stamina from it. It just stops the bleeding. Let's see. Yeah,
Scary.
VR chat. Yeah. Let's see. There are some modders who create mods a bit. I won't say anything else. Modders? Mod? I don't understand what you mean. See, I would play VR chat anytime since I do enjoy VR chat. But I only have it on the MetaQuest. It's free on PC if you have a computer. But, I mean, I use my MetaQuest for VR chat on PC just because of reasons. I don't remember why, actually. I can use it for, like, whatever. See? That reminds me, what would your Sonic moveset be, Danny? Well, I know...
Impressive something.
So, I usually use my fire powers to fly. And I can definitely use it to help me boost forward. But that doesn't really work too well because I end up, like, landing on my face. I can fly forward quickly. But also that's dangerous because my reaction time's pretty bad and I'll just end up crashing into a tree. Or a pole. Or a brick wall. It's painful. Splash, thank you so much for the $1.99. Honestly, I trust you with my healthcare. Yeah, no, I promise you guys that you are fine with me. I'll be a good asset to you. I will not charge you anything, okay? I will give you free healthcare. If you somehow disassemble your finger, I can reattach it.
Disassemble.
If your hand gets disassembled, if you lose a toe, I can reattach it. But you have to rush very quickly because like if it's been over an hour, I don't think I'll be able to reattach it. I think your toe will actually be gone forever. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry. You can trust me with your disassembled fingers.
That's the scariest thing you could have said.
I'll put them back. I just hope I don't put them all backwards.
Danny.
Yes.
You're scary, my love.
You chose me. Never forget this.
I chose you.
You chose me. Also, Agar, thank you so much for the $10 dono. Hey, Danny, I hope you're doing all right. I miss interacting with you. Yeah, I've been gone for such a long time. I've been on vacation. I've been to France. I ate croissant. Ooh, speaking of croissant, did you know that the hot chocolates in France are very, very thick? It's more like you're drinking chocolate liquid. Chocolate liquid. Can't.
Are you okay?
Can't pronounce liquid. Liquid. Yeah, so it's so good for dipping croissants in and cookies, and it was so yummy. Also, Trigger VA, thank you so much for the $6.99. Your powers sound epic, but honestly, no offense, the healing bones sounds really painful. Yeah, okay, so I'll say this at least. Mending bones doesn't hurt, but mending the skin does hurt because I'm giving you like, I'm burning you basically. But it's okay. You know, it's like, you know when you get disinfectant spray and you spritz it on yourself and it stings a little? That's how it feels.
I've never heard of being able to heal someone through third-degree burns.
Don't worry. This is a 5th degree.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so, you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh no, Danny's having a stronk and call. I know, I'm sorry guys, I'm having stronk.
That's wrong.
I'm having stronk. Call the bondulants.
The nombomps.
The bondulants.
Oh my no.
Snake. Yes, that is a Metal Gear reference that Johnny is saying.
Snake.
How much would it hurt? You know, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Still painful? Yeah. Still painful. But not too bad. Only 5th. Yeah, see, only 5th. It's fine, guys. I think Danny's confusing herself with a certain other cat, Blaze. No. Blaze doesn't even have healing powers. That's completely different. Blaze is my mentor. She's teaching me how to use my powers for combat. It's not really working so well. But my powers are good for healing. You see, when I was sent to the Great War of Sonic Forces, I was in the medical unit. The Great War of Sonic Forces. I was in the medical unit, and I was healing people, you know, just doing the thing as I said, mending broken bones, mending cuts, stopping people from bleeding out, scrapes. I can't do anything about a bruise though. A bruise is something else. There's no injury for me to really heal. It's more just like, did you know a bruise
That's just blood.
Is blood? Yeah. It's just blood. And it's being slowly cleared away from your system.
Whoa.
Have you played the yarn ball catch the laser pointer? No, but I've played that game with my chows. Chat, you better not like get a laser pointer and start swooshing it around the place, okay? I'm not gonna catch it, okay? You can't affect me with this laser pointer. Although
What if I did it?
laser pointers are more effective on Nate, if I'm gonna be real.
What yo? No.
Yeah. Laser pointers are more effective on Nate. I do like yarn though. I like stitching and making things with yarn and sewing. The Eggman War. Yeah, the Great Eggman War. I was there. I was in the infirmary. I was helping patients. I can't get over how awesome your model looks. Thank you, Dixie. Thank you. I am happy that you like my model. And the swooshiness. The swooshiness. Trigger VA with another $6.99 dono. LMAO, you're not helping your case on the healing, but here's an extra $1 for trying. Oh, thank you. Look, guys, look, okay? Going to the hospital is going to be painful. Like, maybe what we could do is we can give you this numbing liquid that you consume and you won't feel pain anymore. Okay? Look, we just give you this numbing liquid. You drink it all up. You know, you ever see a painkiller? So this numbing liquid is 10 times more effective, okay? You won't feel nothing. So I'll just do what I gotta do to your injuries, and you'll be fine. It'll be okay. You'll be alright. Oh my god, Snooty! Ayo, somebody say something about yarn. Alright, yarn works on Snooty. Give her the yarn!
Would you say Kirby's Epic Yarn is your favorite
Kirby's
game?
Epic Yarn. I love that game so much. You know who I love the most in Kirby's Epic Yarn?
Yarn Boy.
Prince Fluff. He's so handsome. Also, he reminds me of you.
What?
Prince Fluff. Look up Prince Fluff.
Prince.
Yeah, Prince Fluff from Kirby's
Fluff.
Epic Yarn.
He's got his look on his face and was like,
yeah, very you.
he's just a blue Kirby with like big thick eyebrows.
Yeah.
How is it me?
You have thick eyebrows.
What? do I really?
Compared
do I really
to
have
me,
thick
yeah.
eyebrows? Oh yeah, compared to you, but in general.
Do you want them to be thicker?
No. I have thick eyebrows? This is news to me.
He's so cute when he's confused, guys. Look at him. He's so cute when he's confused.
I don't have thick eyebrows.
Let's see. Why does the song sound so familiar? Because it's all summer music? Summer video game music? Music? Blep. Let's see. Give me the funny drink. You want the liquid Tylenol? I'll have to give it to you only if you're injured. It's for serious medical emergencies only, okay? Very serious. Very medical. Very emergency. Pretty cool stream. Honestly, yeah, no, I've been having fun just here chatting with you guys. I was actually planning to, like, draw something, but I've been having a lot of fun just kind of paying attention to chat and saying hi and talking. He's such a confused boy. I know. Look at him. Look at his little eyes. He doesn't know what's going on. He does not know. He's so confused. He's only confirming my point. Confused little man. I see you blushing, Danny. I can't help it. No more blushing. Okay. I'm trying not to blush. I can't help it. Let's see. He's so cute when he's confused. She's gonna love when the dementia hits. Oh. I hope not.
That was never in my
When
family.
boyfriends get confused. I know. Nate gets confused all the time.
I don't know what's going on.
It's true. He never does. I have to pay attention for him. I have to make schedules for him. I have to remember a lot of things for him, actually. I feel like I'm your secretary.
You don't have to.
Nate, if I don't, then you'll never get it done.
Yeah, but you don't have to.
Wait, is that what purple stuff is in the pantry? What? Purple stuff? Studio, wait, I feel like I'm missing context of what is happening. Alright, let me just break my leg. No! It might be easier to break your finger, maybe your wrist or some, I don't know, maybe your arm bone if you break your leg. I mean, you know, if I have to mend it, then you won't have to wear a cast. But sometimes wearing a cast is a fun experience. I've never had to wear a cast, though.
Wearing a cast is itchy. Not fun.
Danny's pouty face, yeah.
Don't get a cast if you can help it. It sucks.
It's okay.
The worst
because
part
Nate
is when
really
you try to take
See?
a bath.
Yeah, see, Dooney agrees. It's really cute when you're confused.
I want to know things.
But I tell you thing and you still don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that also reminds me, guys. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start having, like, donation goals. And every time we hit a new donation goal, I will make, like, a new fit for Danny, or I'll have other types of events happen. I think it'd be fun. Nate head is empty. Only Bork. My leg. The size difference
Bork,
right now.
I'm not a dog.
Oh yeah, it's like the Tomodachi thing. I can make him larger, or I can just make myself smaller.
What if I was larger than you?
You are bigger than me, in real life.
In real life, yeah, but what if here?
You're gonna take up half the screen. Too large. You stay as little man, okay? I pat you. Pat you. Pat.
Oh.
Pat you because you're a little man.
I am not a little man.
You're a little man. Look at him. Pat, pat, pat.
Yeah.
Let's see. Swimsuit for first donation goal. The swimsuit is gonna be the first thing I work on. Actually, Nate, should I tell them what should I show them what the swimsuit looks like, or no?
That's up to you. If you can't decide, flip a coin.
That's a great question. So we have gotten $73 in donations so far, but if we could get 100, then I'll have the swimsuit finished by next week. If not, then I will probably aim for 2 weeks later. Show us. Okay. I'll get the swimsuit. Danny, you look different. Did you get your hair done? Yeah. It's more flowy and bouncy. Bounce. Feel that bounce? Feel the beat? I'm jamming.
You're jamming. I thought you were Danny.
You can call me Jammin' Danny.
Jenny.
Danny. Let's see. What to see? Yeah, okay, so like you guys have been used to seeing me in the same outfit for a really long time. And if I ever had any other outfits, make big eyebrows for Nate a donation goal?
Why? Why expand
oh, that's
eyebrow?
So funny.
Oh my god.
Better Jammy than Janny? Johnny, what do you mean? If there was a big eyebrow version of Nate, I think I would only make that like a $10 dono goal, and then I'll just add eyebrows onto his little wiggle and make them real huge.
That's so funny.
Yeah. See, you had a good Canada's Day? Yeah, I'm happy! I also had a pretty good Canada's Day. I got to see the fireworks. It was really nice. And I got an ice cream, which was pretty yummy. It was a chocolate brownie ice cream. And I love chocolate brownie ice cream. So good. Let's see. We should make a donation goal to have Danny Zilla. She would rule the world and be unstoppable with her cuteness. Would I be wearing like a giant dinosaur costume and then just like stomp on a bunch of buildings or something? But yeah, when it came to like outfits and stuff, ironically, the first VTuber model I ever made had an outfit. It was like my Christmas outfit. And then my last VTuber that you guys mostly know me from never had any outfits or any updates on stuff like that. But this one, I'm like, okay, I'm finally gonna get outfit updates. Then it'll be fun, it'll be good. But do you guys want to see the swimsuit? Do you want to see what the Danny swimsuit?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah, I need to save this. Put it as... And I'll drop it in. Okay. Alright. I've heard your pleads. Let me grab. So here is the next outfit plan. There she is. I'm gonna be wearing purple. So the reason why I chose purple as the outfit is because she looks like a little grape. And also, if you guys know my classic outfit, I used to have purple as one of the fits there. And I was like, you know what? I kind of want to bring back the purple. I miss wearing purple. Purple was a nice color. The song right now is Daisy Cruiser from Mario Kart. Yes. Purple. That's so cute. OMG cute. Adorable. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little side ponytail. I think it'd be really nice. She do have purple. She is purple. Barefoot. Oh, actually. So, fun fact. I can take off my shoes. There are actual toesies modeled on here. So these shoes have actual toesies. Same thing. I can take off my gloves. Underneath my gloves right now, there are hands. Yes. There are fingers, bendable. There are hands. So I'm not gonna take them off now. That'd be weird. But you know, when I have the swimsuit done, then I shall do it. For free, Danny? No, not for free. Not for free. Calm down, boy. Calm down. Let's see. I thought it was colored purple because of Blaze. Either way. No, it's colored purple as like an homage to her old outfit. Because her old outfit had purple gloves and a purple belt. It's not the exact same purple, but I like it, and she looks like grapes. I like grapes. Grapes are nice.
Grip feeds grape.
Great.
I just think of our Sonic X Shadow Generation stream, where you just kept stuffing grapes in my mouth even though I didn't want them.
I don't know what you're talking about. You love them.
We were just streaming and I was trying to play the game and you'd be like, "Here's grape," and force it through my teeth.
You love grape. I feed you my grape.
Did not want.
Gender swap has purple too. He's a precious boy. Yes, my gender swap does have purple. My little purple coated baby. Also, we're just in. I just got some really, really, really cool fan art from Hyper. So I'm just going to plop that in. She looks so cute! Hey ya! And you captured my fangs wonderfully. I love them. Thank you. Ah. So cute. I love it.
So cute. Wow.
Thank you so much, Hyper voice acting. I love it. Thank you. She's so cute. You know what? That's probably a good place where to end the stream off right now because Nate's getting to be an EP boy. And I was supposed to end it like 30 minutes ago. But you know what? Talking to you guys is fun. Saying hi and chatting is fun.
Yeah.
See. Durable Danny had to retreat back to White Space Sky Sanctuary to feed more grapes to Nate. I mean, that's where the sweetest grapes come from. How can I not feed this little baby man more grapes? Look, he's so hungry.
Knuckles is gonna destroy you when he finds out you've been taking his island's grapes.
I'm sure his island has enough grapes. He can share. He can share. Dang, you ever told me you're a vampire? I'm not a vampire. I'm just a kitty cat with fangs. I'm not drawing
All kitty cat have fangs.
Yeah, all kitty cats have fangs. Time to put Nate to bed. Yeah, you're right, Dixie. Nate needs to go to bed. Actually, Nate needs to watch Princess Bride with me, and then you go to bed.
I don't even know what that is.
You hear that, guys? He doesn't even know what that is. You never saw me record before. Are you a new YouTuber? No. I've been here for 7+ years? I've been doing YouTube for like 7+ years. She's a vampire kitty.
You've been here a long time.
Ah. Vampire kitty.
Whoa. Don't suck on my blood. Oh.
Hello, Eva. How are you? I'm good. I'm actually just about to end stream. I'm gonna go play little Patreon credits for everyone. All the Patreon supporters and people who have supported me in the past. Thank you so much for supporting. But this has been a really fun stream. I am so glad that we could all chill and hang out today, and I'm really happy that you guys all came in to come and say hi. I appreciate every one of you, and I hope that you look forward to more things to do with me and the future of more Danny stuff, because more Danny stuff will be nice to do. Yeah, so
Gain the best.
okay, goodbye everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Hopefully I will be streaming again next week. If not next week, then the week after that. But I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.